Hello, TikTok, and thank you for turning to the Home Fake Practice Casino. I am Brad. Please remember, these videos are for fun, entertainment, educational purposes only. Today is definitely educational. My wife said to me, she doesn't usually call me by my name. She said, "Hey, babe, I don't think you've ever done a video about, for lack of a better phrase, like the rules at the table." And I'm not saying like calling another player a dumbass because he or she did something stupid. She was more implying like the hand signals and gestures, if you will. So I have a few scenarios set up. There's no rigging here. This is just for learning about, if you're a little bit, I hate to say beginner, but if you never really played blackjack, the same way I never really played chess before, you might have to learn some basics. So I just made up the scenario. I'll even show the bottom card because it doesn't matter. I put a queen. But the deal is showing a 7. We're going to start with scenario 1 right here. This only, ladies and gentlemen, this only. 8s. Don't split them against the high card. But against the 7, I would and you should. Point being, I don't want to say there's only one signal for everything because there may not be. A lot of dealers go like this, wiggle the 2 fingers, indicating I want 2 hands. In the heat of the moment, I do this, and I'm not saying you have to do this, but I do this. I'll be like, you see this hand? 2. This is the 2. So then the dealer will most likely separate them. You match your bet, and I put a few cards in here for fun. I'm sorry, I thought I did. I put some pictures. Yeah, here they are. So whatever, 218. So that's a split. And then what do you do when you're staying? You could verbally say it, but a lot of dealers know about the cameras. And as players, and I'm a player too, let's be honest, you kind of forget the cameras are there. You're just there to play and have fun and learn and do whatever it is you're doing while you're there. So you do forget that about the cameras sometimes. So a lot of the things that are done at the cage, for chip runners, for dealers, is hand signals. Because if you verbally say something, the cameras may not pick that up. So split, or for me it's split, and then you're even with a 20, sometimes dealers want to see a hand gesture. So no ma'am, no sir, no more cards. You're like waving goodbye, but it's like to the floor. So no more cards. So that would be this one. Kind of the same thing here. 17, you're not going to hit, which we'll get to in a moment. That'll be on this side. So again, 17, you're not taking any cards or anything. Just stay, wave goodbye to the floor. So that would be done. Now this one I thought about. Yes, this would be a double. I'm not going to say potential double. But please correct me if I'm wrong out there. I don't think there's a signal for double down. Now, sometimes dealers are going to know because it's 10 or 11, even though I don't say double on all of them. But usually I would think the gesture is you have your bet, your chips, whatever, and you just match it. You're doubling down. So whatever your bet is, you just match it. That might be the signal. You're just matching the bet. And you could ask for it face down. I like that because we all know if the dealer busts somehow, maybe not against a 7, but if the dealer busts and the card is face down, it doesn't matter what they gave you. So you could say I'm doubling. There's nothing wrong with that. But usually I think the signal is just taking your chips and matching the bet. Now I'm going to switch this just for a second. It doesn't matter. I'll pull out a 2 where, like earlier with the hitting here, there's no splitting, there's no double down here, but you want a card. You could sort of, I guess, do this. It's a little bit of like a scratch the table, but I'm not a fan of that one because it's the similar to the idiotic don't do it, surrender. Don't do the sideways one. Surrender is for quitters and uneducated doofuses. No surrender. So I'm not exactly a fan of this one. I think the way to hit or ask for a card is next to your hand, because for some of the tables you're not allowed to touch the cards, is tap 1 or 2 fingers, but tap next to your hand. So 8. Okay, 13. Against the 7, you got to keep going. 1 finger or 2 fingers. Maybe even your whole hand is okay too. I want another card. Lost the math. 19. And then hand signal again. Even though it's for the dealer too, it's really for the cameras above. Now this is for hands that you cannot touch the cards. However, if they have pitch, P-I-T-C-H, pitch blackjack, where it's not like this, it's this, face down, and you're the player, and you get your 2 cards, you're the only player, only person, these cards don't matter. I told my wife I'm just going to deal them anyway. But the pitch blackjack is this one. You're the only player that knows what you have. Now, I'm going to move these for a moment. With your bet here, if you're going to stay, which I would in this case, 20, you just kind of tuck it slightly under your bet. That's it. 17, 18, 19. Or the truth is, if you have 15 against the 5, the bottom line is if you're staying and you're not taking a card and it's pitch blackjack.
Only with the tossed one.
Only with the tossed one to you.
The other one, you're not supposed to touch the cards.
Right. The other one, you don't even touch the cards.
The
it's all hand signals. This one's slightly different because you're touching the cards. So as long as you're staying, you put it under your bet.
Okay, what you got there?
I had 20, so I was going to stay. But let's pretend you had, real quick here, let's see. Okay, 15. You have 15. The dealer's showing a 10. Here's your bet, whatever. But you have 15. But you're the only one that knows. You know, you're not going to go like this. I mean, I guess you could, but the real way to do it for pitch blackjack is you're holding your cards and gently, don't bend them and, all this. Just gently, small motion, short strokes, kind of like painting. Just like scratch the table like there's a little flea or a little tick or an itch. So 15. Just a little tap. The dealer will then not so much pitch it anymore. They'll just put it down somewhere in front of you. A 2 or a 5, whatever the next card is. If you're good with that card, don't touch it. Don't touch it. If you're good, okay, 15. Hit. 5. Okay, I got 20. Now, these 2 cards, go under your bet, and you're done. The dealer will flip and go through it. And let's just say, we'll make it up. The dealer had 17 and stopped, or the dealer busted, okay? The dealer will reach out, take your cards, and put them next to the card you hit or took, and then add it up. And to make sure, A, you didn't bust, because the casino hates that. If you can make a mathematical error, that can happen, but you actually busted but put your cards underneath, the casino's really going to hate that. So the dealer turns them over, counts it, makes sure that you beat them, and they'll pay you out. Now, a split or a double is sort of the same thing. Now, let me I'll grab these 2 5s. So it'll be the same thing. You're looking, if you know you're going to split or double, it doesn't matter, but split or double, you're going to turn them over right away for the dealer. Now, obviously, in this case, we'll go with, 6 and a 5. Can't split that. But if you turn them over and the dealer sees an 11, they should know you're doubling. So you're turning them over, you match your bet, double down. The dealer will then extend out and put 1 card, preferably face down, right there. You could reach out and look at it if you want. I don't do that because I hope the dealer busts. And again, if the dealer busts, doesn't matter what they give you. Now, almost the same thing, if you had the 2 cards, and they were the same, flip it over. Now, the dealer, because obviously it was a 3 and a 3, you're not going to double down. 4, 4, you're not going to double down. 6, 6, you're not going to double down. 5s might be the only one, but the dealer might ask, are you splitting or are you doubling? So this is one scenario, you just got to be a little verbal with the dealer. I mean, you can still go like this, or like I do, like this, for 2 hands. But just those are a few hand signals. Don't do surrender. Be willing to bust, please. I don't even want to show surrender, but I feel I need to be respectful of the game, and that's part of it, even though I don't agree. Let me know if I missed one. Please let me know. But if you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Good luck out there.